Greetings Internet, my name is Chris and today I'm going to show you how to get the Cutpurse Above achievement for the Thieves Guild. And this achievement gives you the Master Thief title and the Rain of Coins, although I think they changed the name with the second PTS update. They might change the name again, I don't know. Here's the hit list. Where you see the clues for all the items, and you find this on the table next to the Guildmaster in the Thieves' Den as shown on the map. And the first item is in Abah's Landing, as you can see again. I'm just showing all of these on the map just to be 100% sure that everybody watching the video knows where they're going. So the first one is fairly simple to find. I'm on a different tune for this one just because I already picked it up on my main tune. You can see it. It's a trash urn. Very pretty trash urn, that's for sure. The second one is in Greenshade, in the Mages Guild in Marbrook. Again, shown on the map. This one is upstairs on the table, and it's a book, which makes it kind of hard to find if you don't know it is a book you're looking for, because it doesn't really stand out that much.
Stealing is wrong.
And apparently stealing is wrong. Who would have thought?
God, come quickly. I spotted the lawbreaker.
I'm also looking at the tooltip for all of them, just in case anyone wants to read it. These items can also not be laundered. This is the fourth one, Malabal Tor. So yeah, these items cannot be laundered, which means that if you're caught stealing, you will lose any treasures you have on you. There are 16 in total, so 16 chances to get caught. This one, oh wait, that was not Malabal Tor, this is Auridon, I mean, sorry. This one in Auridon is probably the hardest one to find. This is Malabal Tor, there we go. This one again is in the Mages Guild. The other one before it was in Auridon in Skywatch Manor. This one is a heart. You'll see me trying to escape this card here. At this point, I think I'm carrying around probably 5 or 6 of the treasures. I'm not picking it up in the order as they are in the book, but I am showing them in the video in that order, just so it makes the most sense. And actually, to pick up this item here, I use one of the new potions. Well, I don't know if it's a new potion, but I use a potion that comes with some of the Thieves tropes, which is a stealth potion. Makes you invisible for 6 seconds. So just use that so the guard wouldn't spot me again. I think that one is probably the hardest one to steal. Maybe I'm just being impatient. The fifth one is in Reaper's March. The hint is for this one is actually wrong. It says something with the Fighters Guild, but it's actually in the Mages Guild in Wrothgar. It's like a spittoon, like an urn or kettle like thing that you spit into. It's kind of gross. Hairball spittoon. The sixth one is in Grahtwood, and it's just outside Eldenroot in the embassy. See, the embassy building is here on the map. You see this elf over here is unfortunately in the wrong spot because he's looking straight at the item I'm trying to steal. Now it says this is a mannequin, but it shows up as an urn, which is slightly confusing if you don't know where to look for it. But it's definitely in there, in the urn. The seventh one is in Alik'r, and it is found in Sentinel, in the only inn in Sentinel, Sisters of the Sands Inn. That's what it's called. Of course, it's very helpful that I'm a Nightblade for this one, because of the stealth, or the cloak. The next item can be found in Stormhaven. This one was probably the easiest one to find, to be honest. But this one is found in Stormhaven in the Mages Guild, again. Quite often in the Mages Guild, I find. Now the next item coming up is in Bangkorai, and this whole guide would have been out last week if it wasn't for this one item, because this item was broken. It was invisible, so you could not pick it up, and it's also still missing its texture on the PTS, but it's the Yakuden paperweights, and these are found in Evermore in Bangkorai, in the inn. I think it's called Anchor Point Inn. Next one is in Glenumbra. This one is found in the castle of Daggerfall. And the clue says it's a rug, but it's actually inside a chest. There's another item like it. I also see here I'm fleeing from the guard. It's pesky guards. There we go. So yeah, this one is found inside a chest. But fortunately the item is, or the chest is that big that it's quite easy to see it. The next place we're going is Rivenspire. And this one is in the Fighters Guild of, what is that city called? Shornhelm. So the Shornhelm Fighters Guild in Rivenspire. And it's another chest. This is a collection of letters, so you don't really expect to find them in a chest, but since all the treasures have a health bar and glow very significantly, they're very easy to spot. Next we're in Eastmarch, and this is in Windhelm in the Mages Guild. It's quite a small item, but it's not too hard to find. It's on the bottom floor. Also see I have a 0 bounty because of the new pardon edicts or whatever they're called. Next up we have Stonefalls. This one is kind of tricky to find because it's in Krakenmoor, and it's also not looking. It doesn't look like the item described in the hint. In the hint it's a coat of arms, but it's clearly here a banquet tray, so that's slightly confusing. That's another one that was slightly hard to find. This one here was kind of annoying to find as well, because it's in a really obvious place. This is Shadowfen. This one is in Stormhold, and it's right next to the history. And it's well, it's a shovel. Religious shovel. Next we have Deshaan. This one is in, I think there's only one city in Deshaan, which made it really easy, and it's inside the main building where the bank is on the bottom floor. This is another item that's in a chest. It's a cloth roll. Or banner, I think it's described as in the hint. This is the Rift. This one is found in Riften. In, I think, the Fighters Guild. Yeah, the Fighters Guild, on the top floor. It's quite a big item, so it's very easy to spot. Looks pretty gross. And then here I'm just putting all the places in the Thieves' Den. In case you're wondering, these are placed right behind the table where you find the hit list. Oh yeah, I wanted to say thanks to Mr. Tibbs, Jollibee and Zero Index for helping me out with this. I think this whole thing took probably 13 or 14 hours, but that's mostly because we spent, well, I spent at least 6 hours on the Bangkorai item before I realized that there's no way in hell that it was actually in the game, and then Rich Lambert on the forum confirmed that it wasn't in the game yet because they had it was invisible, so it wasn't spawning in. But yeah, so a great big thanks to those 3 guys. This would surely have taken a lot longer if I was on my own. I think this is a really neat collectible achievement, and I like the fact that you can see like all the spoils of your thievery in the Thieves Den. Just putting the last item here. The first clip was recorded almost a week before this. This was recorded just today, on the 9th of February. You can see here I get the actual achievement, not that one. There we go, a Cutpurse Above. And this is the one that gives you the Master Thief title, and the Coin of Illusory Riches is what the new name for it is. It used to be Reign of Coins, I think. You can see it here, Master Thief. Very cool title. And it's also a very cool memento, I think. Anyway, so I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Anyway, thanks for watching.